Entertainment Web Show, streaming from Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, and our PStv tribe, let's all welcome the Power Couple Goals hosts from the Philippines, Penny Salcedo and Jerelyn DJ SAYCEE Lamparero.
Yeah, there you go, and a very beautiful Wednesday evening, our PStv tribe. Yes, welcome, and of course, we go with 3, 2, 1, boom. Where am I? Yes. Yeah, boom, shaka-laka, boom. Yes, there you go, and of course, by God's grace, by God's beautiful and awesome grace, we are here once again. Of course, we are here every 5 times a week from Wednesday to Sunday. But before any of that, of course, once again, by God's grace, Heavenly Father God, thank you so much. Each and every time we get to do this, all glory is to you, Father God. Of course, together with the most powerful intercession of the Holy Spirit, and in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, thank you so much for each and every time that we are here online and doing, of course, PStv show online. Yes, and of course, it's Wednesday evening, and most likely it'll just be me, myself, and I. Yes, DJ SAYCEE won't be with us tonight because she will be getting ready with her own thing later on tonight, of course, with her own social media accounts. And let me just be, of course, while at it, DJ SAYCEE, please do follow, search, subscribe, and follow all her social media accounts on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Kumu DJ SAYCEE. Yes. Yeah, there you go. And of course, not forget our beautiful PStv tribe. We are here on PStv show online. Of course, we are 5 times a week from Wednesday to Sunday, and broadcasting simultaneously live over YouTube, Facebook, and Kumu. Yes. And of course, every Wednesday, where we feature different people from all walks of life residing in Hong Kong, 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., and simultaneously live broadcast over YouTube, Facebook, and Kumu. And exactly what is going to happen tonight. Yes, and we are excited with our special guest speaker, featured guest speaker for tonight. And of course, come Thursday, we have Global Pinoy Pep Talks. Yes, where this time we feature our fellow Filipinos from all over the globe, wherever they will be coming from around the globe. And of course, together with the inspiring stories, pretty much the same with Society Plus 852, and of course 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. live over YouTube, Facebook, and Kumu. And of course, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the heart and core and soul, of course, of PStv show online. And we've been doing this for the past 2 years with Fundertainment Weekends Live, where we turn into a total online party place with music and fundertainment and other segments, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. and as well simultaneously live broadcast over YouTube, Facebook, and Kumu. Yes. And tonight, as you can see right here with our thumbnail, we are very excited with one of the to have here tonight. I am so excited myself. You guys will know all about it later, our beautiful PStv tribe, and of course with one of Hong Kong's top coaches in a public speaker and a health and lifestyle coach since 1999. And of course, that is no other than Coach NATHAN SOLIA. Yes, stand by for that one. But of course, our beautiful PStv tribe, once again, please do share this live stream. And we are live. Once again, we are live over YouTube, our Facebook page, and Kumu. And to our Kumu users, to our Kumu netizens, to which, by the way, Please to congratulate me very, very quickly because I'm now a bronze badger. Finally, thank you, Kumu. Yes, finally, thank you very much. And of course, our beautiful PStv tribe tonight, since we have one of Hong Kong's top and leading coaches in fitness, health, and all this it's one of the things that we direly need with ourselves. It's our health, and not just physical health, but as well, mind and emotionally be well, and stuff like this. And really, I am so excited myself. I am really great, and you will all know later why. And yes, of course, once again, and if you do have any burning, and I do mean burning questions in regards to health, in regards to what to eat and stuff like this, let us already take this chance, this very precious time right here with, of course, with Coach NATHAN SOLIA, and we are very excited. But of course, before that, we'll go on a little commercial break, and very soon, Coach Nate, yes, Coach Nate, as I call him, and everybody else calls him, of course, he'll be with us on screen, live on screen. And if you have any questions at all in regards to health, in regards to food, in regards to exercise, please do join us by, giving your comments right there. And once again, share this live stream. We are live over YouTube, we are live over Facebook, and as well on Kumu. Yes! And don't go away, our PStv tribe, a little commercial break right here. And of course, by the time we are back, together with Coach NATHAN SOLIA, don't go away. We'll be right back, our beautiful PStv tribe. See you in a short while. PStv tribe. Yes, boom. Shakalaka boom. There you go. And it's now 9:15 p.m. And before we totally give you, of course, our featured special guest speaker for tonight, especially speaker in regards to health and wellness and all this really important stuff that we need for ourselves. Of course, let's say hi and hello to our actual online live audience Willia. Yes, hello to you, Willia. And of course, Press Jake, hello to you. And Master Scameleng, everyone from the Scameleng team. And of course, Chinese TV. Once again, go ahead and be sharing this live stream. And of course, to you, hi to you as well, Jensky. And of course, Kuya RR. Hi, Kuya RR. Hello, hello, hello to you. Yes, 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 yes. There you go. Oops. Seeing something else right there. And Ame, hi Ame. Call on Giona. Yes, there you go. Once again, a beautiful PSTV tribe. With no further ado, and let me just show you this proudly to introduce to each and all of you, of course, tonight's featured special guest speaker, specializing in corrective exercise and holistic health. CHEKIMS 3 qualified and advanced health and lifestyle coach. Wow, a public speaker, health and lifestyle coach since 1999, and corrective exercise kinesiology practitioner, advanced health and lifestyle coach. Thousands of students over 20 years to lead a balanced life using nutrition, lifestyle, and movement as the basics. He regularly speaks on RTHK3, and we are so proud that we have him here tonight. Now, this time on PS TV show online. Ladies and gentlemen, in our beautiful PS TV tribe, let's all welcome a big round of online applause. Of course, to Coach NATHAN SOLIA! Hi, Coach! Can't hear you, Coach. Hold on. Yes. And while we are waiting for Coach Nathan right here, yes, of course, there you go. Coach NATHAN SOLIA, tonight's special.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was just saying, all of this prep work, and I had myself on mute. That's how technologically gifted I am. I'm much better as a personal trainer, by the way.
Actually, I think I have something to do with that as well, with putting you on mute, and I forgot. I'm so nervous right now. If you don't have any idea at all, Coach Nate, and of course, once again, thank you so much. And I've told you this earlier tonight, but I will say it proudly here. Everyone else will be hearing it. I've waited for this very moment right here for something like 10 years that I've waited for this very moment. And yeah, we're here, and they'll get to know why later. But of course, Coach Nate, go ahead and be saying hi and hello to each and all. Please do.
Hi, everyone. A lovely introduction from Penny tonight. Thank you very much. I'm really, really privileged to be on the show tonight. So I look forward to participating as best I can and answering any questions that you may have.
Yeah, thank you so much, Coach Nate. Yes, and of course, health and wellness from Steffi Cow, PE time. Yes, it's PE time, Steffi
Cow. Push up to you, Steffi.
Yeah, and like what I said, I wish to be sharing something here, because Coach Nate right here, it's not just someone that it's not just a hearsay. I heard from here and that. It's actually very personal to me, because, and I was even, it was such a reminiscence for me to even this right here. I wanted to show, and I've already shown you earlier tonight. I was one of those that I got personally trained by this great coach right here, Coach Nate, and as well other coaches in the EPT. This book right here, believe it or not, yes, I did physical training. To those of you who are saying you're chubby, I did that 10 years ago. Yes, and this is like priceless book to me, and I've kept it. This has been with me for 10 years. So this is like a treasure for me. It's a total treasure for me. And yeah, we'll get we'll get right on to that one. But of course, Coach Nate, I do have, in fact, I do have burning questions myself, and I know for a fact this would be considered already quite late for your time. But really, thank you very much. I do know one of the things that I got big time. I learned from you is, the hours, or the adequate hours of sleep, and which times to. So actually, this is considered late and really not good. Yes, but let me go on the very first question, because it's the first as well for me. It's the first for me to have encountered such term. This is my first question. What is holistic nutrition?
Oh, very good. Well, look, I'm a holistic practitioner. So you read out the letters beautifully before. CHEK, CHEK. So it stands for Corrective Holistic Exercise Kinesiology. And so holistic nutrition is not just eating food.
Mm-hmm.
What it encompasses is not only food, but it also incorporates hydration. It also incorporates sleep. It also incorporates breathing, and also mindset. Because you know what, you can get taught. Pretty much everyone knows what to eat, right? You know what to eat. I mean, like if you had no more addition of books that you could read, of the latest diet that you can have, you pretty much know what you should be eating, right? But we don't. Why? Well, part of that is because of the mindset.
Yeah.
And mindset is a big part of being able to getting the result or not getting the result. If you have that mindset of always self-sabotaging yourself, then guess what? You're going to self-sabotage yourself this time again. But if you go in with it like, you know what? I'm going to go in with this because I have a massive goal in place. And usually those goals are, lifestyle based, as in, I'm sick and tired of feeling overweight, or, I have low on energy, or, I don't seem to have energy with my kids. I don't seem to, being able to walk up a couple of flights of stairs and feel tired, or, or I'm sick, or the doctor said I need to change my lifestyle. But how could you be that person if you could be that person that really was able to switch it on when you wanted to switch it on?
Yeah.
Right? And generally what happens is we've got this mind, this really, really, really super smart brain. Like, we are the person at the top of the food chain.
Mm-hmm.
No one kills us to eat, right? We kill everything else and each other, but we are at the top of the food chain because of this brain. And our brain can either think negative thoughts or it can think positive thoughts.
Yeah.
And how you think that really comes down to, a lot of the times we don't have that control, right? We don't normally have that control of when someone triggers you and makes you angry. Well, part of the reason why you're getting angry, not because you're angry, that person reminds you of something, or that situation reminds you of another situation that's triggered you in that same sort of way, or it triggers you other way. So here's an example. So, most of us always make on the 1st of January, we always make a promise, a New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to exercise. I'm going to eat well. And then, yeah, exactly. And then how long does that last?
Yeah.
What happens in February? I guarantee you.
Yes.
Right? I guarantee you by March, you're like going, oh, I'm going to reach for that donut, or, oh, I'm not going to be bothered to exercise, So we've got this brain that on the 1st of January, we were like, right, that's it. I'm going to do this exercise. I'm going to eat well. I'm going to do all of these sort of things. In a month's time, all of a sudden your brain's going, oh, you know what? You can do it tomorrow. Oh, you didn't want it that bad, did you? Oh, you know what? I'm always going to be overweight. Everyone's okay with it. So your brain has got this capacity of going from one end to the other in an instant, right?
Yes.
But how do we train our brains on a daily basis so that way we do take responsibility for what we put in our mouth? We do take responsibility what time we go to bed. We do take responsibility of all of these things that we know that are not good for us, and we're choosing not to eat it or to eat it.
Yeah.
But my point being is like your mind is the first port of call, and you really need to keep that in check. So a lot of people sort of ask me, said like, do you really eat healthily all the time? Do you really eat healthy food? Of course not. We have to have what I say. You have to eat healthily for about 80% of the time, because if you could eat 80% of the time really well, it will soak up that 20% of eating whatever junk food that you want to eat, right? Whatever you want to stay up late, you can stay up late. So I balance it between 80% of the time I eat really well, so that way my 20% of the time I can have a really good time and have fun. Like today, my daughter turned 10, right? So what does she say? Oh, where do you want to go for lunch? I want to go to Shake Shack. And I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Here's a personal trainer, this health coach eating hamburgers and French fries and tomato sauce, and I said to myself, this is my 20.
Yes.
And that's how I live my life. And so this mindset stuff is really, really important, because that will give you the opportunity of making those choices.
Yeah.
And so if you continually keep saying to yourself, oh, I'll never get there, well, you're right?
Yeah.
So what I want you to practice is, have you heard of the thing, fake it till you make it?
Oh, fake it till you make it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I want you to fake it until you make it, right? So say the things that you are doing. Like, of course, yes, be really honest with yourself, and like, okay, am I eating 80-20 or am I eating 50-50? Get really flat with yourself. Okay, if it's 50-50, okay, well, we need to move the dial more towards the 80-20.
Yeah.
But what I want you to be able to keep saying to yourself is saying, I'm committed to achieving these results.
Yeah.
Right?
Commitment is really important.
Very good. And the thing is with commitment is you can keep recommitting to it.
Yes.
Instead of saying, I promise that I'll do it, and then it doesn't happen, and then you go into this negative depression kind of, I can't do it, I shouldn't have said it. But if you just keep recommitting to it, just commit, I guarantee you, if you practice the 80-20 in your nutrition, you will get there, right? Now, the other points to the holistic part is not just like your mindset as well as nutrition, but it's also hydration. And that's one of the pillars many people forget about. They forget about that how much water you're supposed to drink is really important to actually flush your body of toxins, to be able to digest your food, to be able to keep your joints and your muscles healthy and your brain thinking. Did you know that your body is made up of 85% water?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're made up of 85% water, you must be drinking a lot of water every day. Now, here's something for your audience. If you were going to drink water, how much water should you drink a day? Most people say, how much?
I hear most of the times at least 8 times in a day.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone says 8 glasses, right? Everyone says 8 glasses. That's exactly what I was expecting. But here's the thing. If you're 100 kilos or if you're 50 kilos, wouldn't your hydration be different?
Yeah.
Right? So here's the formula. If you write this on a piece of paper, 0.03 times your weight in kilos. So if you weigh 100 kilos, you times that by 0.03, it equals 3 liters of water a day. Okay. So any of your audience around 100 kilos, you know that you should be drinking 3 liters of water a day. That's a lot of water for most people. But that's what we need to be able to flush our bodies full of the toxins and being able to detoxify our bodies and to digest food. And our brain relies on water too. It relies very heavily on hydroelectricity. So if you're not drinking enough water, you're not going to think straight. In fact, if you're 2% dehydrated, it leads to 10% decrease in your performance in whatever you do.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
There's times when you feel tired, your eyes feel dry,
Yeah. Skin feels dry, yeah.
Try it. Try having 2 glasses of water if you feel like that. And guarantee you, within 10 minutes, you will feel so much better. So much better.
Like get replenished, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now, just to, and this is not to scare some of your listeners, it's like if you're 5% dehydrated, you pass out. And if you're 10% dehydrated, you die.
Oh, wow. Really?
Guess what percentage you are when you have your mouth dry? 3. So you're already on the way of passing out. So this is a great time to have a sip of water.
Actually.
So they're the things, right? Now, the one big piece that a lot of people forget about is how important sleep is. And sleep will help you lose weight.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this part.
Yeah. Sleep will help your joints and your muscles heal. Sleep has even been led to making sure that you do not have cancer.
Wow.
Right? So it's really, really important to sleep. And it's not just about, but I sleep during the day, and I get my 8 hours because I go to bed at 1 and I get up at 9. We are still dictated by the sun and the moon. And, you said before, like, this is already late for me. It's not really. I'll be in bed in about 30 minutes. But my point being is that we're dictated by the sun and the moon, right?
Yeah.
So when the sun comes up, we're supposed to get up. When the sun goes down, we're supposed to sleep, right? But because we're being bombarded with light, it keeps us awake. It stimulates us. A lot of people say, hey, I'm a night person. I'm not an early morning person. Well, I reckon if I was able to get that person and put them in a room of darkness, they actually did this experiment. They put this person in a cave, right? And they worked out their sleep, and they found out all of a sudden his sleep was 8 hours. And because of his circadian rhythm, he was sleeping when it was dark outside, and he would be awake when it was light outside, but he was in a cave, right? So he still woke up.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? So it's really important to get some sleep. So a lot of people, and I'm not saying that everyone out there should do it tonight, is by getting to bed by 10:30 every night.
Can I make a quick confession and a quick share? The only time that I had a really what do you call this, disciplined sleep, and my eating habits, everything was 10 years ago when I did this with you. So after that, everything went bad. But I swear, I do agree. And it's not about, I promise to do this. It's not about promise. It's about getting committed. And because the word commitment is, I think it has this sort of, it's more empowering than saying, oh, I promise. The commitment, because I remember when I first started with you, my first week, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I think it's really intense with what I'm doing. So on the 6th day, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this anymore. and then I sent you a text, I promise I'm gonna, and then you gave me that word, are you committed into doing this? It had a different impact on me when you say, are you committed, or this is just something, is it just a promise to yourself, are you committed? So that was really, there was a really big difference. And yeah, I mean, I miss it forever. Being on that track. But yeah, I this is why, I've waited for this moment to happen, and to really shout out to everyone, you know with Coach Nate. It's one of the best. If you're here in Hong Kong, or Coach Nate is doing. In fact, they are doing EPT. They are doing online exercise training classes. Please do get hooked up. Later, we'll share all about it later. Yeah, but I tell you, I highly, highly, highly recommend, because really, truly, they're one of the best. And Coach Nate right here is one of the best. It's very personal. The word in the term personal, the personal in the personal training, it's really, it's and it wasn't just like personal training. It was like, it felt really, there was a much amount of concern and love and dedication, in fact. So I missed that time. And yes. And in regards to, we've talked about water right now. Is there such thing, Coach Nate, as too much, when it, because we now know about not having adequate water, but is there such a thing as too much? Like, oh, you cannot do that anymore. You've had enough. Is there something like that?
Absolutely, absolutely. You've heard of the saying, everything in moderation.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm. So it's the same. It's the same with anything that if you overdo it, then it becomes an addiction. And water is no different. And like I said, you now have the formula of how much water you should drink every day. If you're over consuming that, then what will happen is your body will strip minerals and vitamins from your body, and then you'll urinate it out. So it's really important to be able to stick within those boundaries of how much water you should be drinking a day. Generally, to drink too much water, you would be having to do quite a lot. You could be drinking like 5 liters a day or 6 liters a day. And the thing is with water as well, there's different types of water, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got distilled water, you've got mineralized water, you've got mineral water, you've got tap water, you've got filtered water. So there's a wide range of different types of waters out there. Now, distilled water is water that doesn't have any minerals in it whatsoever. So you'll see that in the shops, called the green bottle called Watson's. There's a few other bottles but they'll say it on the bottle, it'll say distilled.
Yeah.
So that's dead water. So that water is probably the actually it's not the worst. The worst type of water that we can have is tap water, Hong Kong tap water. Generally, because of the pipes have got a lot of copper and a lot of heavy metals in it, and you can see it. I posted a video of my filter, my water filter from my tap, and it was like dark brown, right? So this is the kind of water we're taking in our body. So the first one is tap water. That's the worst one. The second one is distilled water. The third one that you can get away with is mineralized water, which is Bon Aqua. And then you've got, what like of the ones I've got here, like Evian or Volvic or Fiji water. They're mineral water. But we also need to save the planet as well, right? So what I tend to do is I get filtered water, and then I put a pinch of sea salt in it. And the pinch of sea salt acts as the minerals. So that is all of a sudden you're going from, a filtered water that generally takes a lot of the bad stuff out, but it also takes a lot of the good stuff out. But you replace it with a pinch of sea salt, then you can get away with it. So just to answer your question in a long format, Yes, you can overdo water, but honestly, the best way to know if you're drinking the right amount of water is look at when you go to the toilet, when you go for a wee, is have a look how yellow it is. If it's really dark yellow, you're not having enough water. If it's like a hay color or even clear, then you're right in the zone.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow, wow. I've learned a lot on that one. I've heard
Great
that
for your
one.
time.
Now I
But
consider it
really, thank
really
you. Thank you very
legit.
much.
I
One of the things that
what is
I
that? Yeah, and I've heard of that one. That says about putting a little bit of salt into the water. So yeah,
Mm.
now it's legit for me.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Actually, and just to clarify as well, not just any sea salt. You got to get sea salt that is like either from New Zealand or or Scotland, Celtic sea salt. That's the best sea salt. And some people ask me, Himalayan sea salt is okay, but you just got to remember that also Himalayan sea salt also has a very high level of heavy metals in it too. So just be wary of that.
oh, oh, wow, 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 wow.
Mm.
Oh, I'm learning. I'm learning. Oh my gosh, really? And I thought Himalayan. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to those I've shared wrong information. I was like, it's Himalayan sea salt is like one of the safest.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But the best one is the New Zealand sea salt and the Celtic sea salt.
Do
But
we
just
have
don't
that?
use table salt.
Do we have that here
Uh,
in Hong Kong?
yeah, you do. You do. You can buy it. I mean, I've even bought. I've bought it like at Park and Shop and at Welcome and stuff. If you
Oh.
look at the salt section, they'll have different types of salt there.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Coach Nate. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more interesting topics here. And I know I'm really the time right here, man. Oh wow, 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 wow. Coach Nate, let's not go away. Don't go away. Our beautiful PSTV tribe will be right back, and I'll see you in a short
Nope.
while.
Hi there, welcome to the Elite Personal Training community. We're very excited and honored for you to be able to choose us as the people that are going to enrich your life so that way you can inspire others to do the same. So I wanted to give you a little bit of background of why we work with our clients. We work with them because we want to be able to see them successful and inspire other people. And so we usually base it around the 6 pillars. And the 6 pillars is mindset, breathing, hydration, food, exercise, and sleep. And when we surround you with these 6 pillars, it's about filling those cups up. And when we fill those cups up, it allows you to be able to get healthier and stronger, and of course, a lot more energy as well. So when you're in the gym next, look around for our core values and what our purpose is. And then I'd love to hear your feedback.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We're back once again, our beautiful PStv tribe. And of course, with Coach Nathan Solia. There you go. You see that? You see that? Beautiful video right there. And we've just covered that topic right there. It's the 6 pillars of what was that again? Oh my gosh. I'm nervous. But let me I just wish to share the right here on the comment section. Please do subscribe. And while we have of course the Facebook page, we also would love to share with all of you, and please do subscribe to EPT's YouTube channel. And let me just quickly put that here on the comments. Yes, there you go. Please do click that link right there to subscribe to the YouTube channel of EPT. Of course, with Coach Nate right here, and there are other training coaches there as well. In fact, I've placed in line here many other videos. I hope that I can get to share it with later, even if after Coach Nate's interview right here. Yeah, and Coach Nate, once again, thank you so much. As much as I'm nervous, but I'm very excited, and I'm really, really, really happy to have you here. And yeah, I have another. Well, we've already covered what's the ideal sleep hours if somebody would be. But I think, yeah. Let me quickly let us have some quick insight about this. What's the ideal sleep hours if somebody would be taking exercise or training programs?
Oh, that's a really good question. Generally, I advise you should be getting anywhere between 7.5 and 9.5 hours of sleep a night if you're training. So a lot of people wake up to an alarm clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you allowed yourself to naturally wake up, that would be the amount of hours that you actually needed to sleep. So to sort of answer your question, there's no really sort of hard and fast thing that says, hey, look, you need to have 9.5 hours sleep if you train. Actually, with elite athletes, they do get about 9 to 9.5 hours of sleep each night because they need to repair their body.
Into the water. So yeah, now it's
but the general thing with sleep, it really, like I said, it really comes down to 7.5 to 9.5 hours. I usually don't like to set an alarm. I just wake up naturally, and then that will allow me to get the suitable amount of sleep that I need. But just to sort of give to your audiences is that try 4 days of not setting the alarm. And that will give you an idea of how much sleep that you actually need to recover. So, for example, like on a weekend, I won't set the alarm at all, and I'll just sleep, and I'll wake up like 9 hours later, and I feel amazing. But what a lot of people tend to do is they say, no, I only need 4 hours sleep, or I only need 6 hours sleep. Well, guess what? Your body will start to will break down faster. We need sleep to be able to repair not only our muscles and joints, not only to help with our reset of our brain, but there's a whole lot of different functions that we use. We use sleep to actually heal the body. So when you're sick, what do? You sleep.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, very true.
It's really important. Yeah. So if you are sick, one of the biggest remedies that I give people is just say, look, just sleep and rest, and not as in sleep and rest, but I'm working away, I'm doing my stuff. Allow your brain to rest, because your brain is your reset. If you can reset your brain, your body will also reset as well, and it goes both ways. Your body tells you when you're when you're getting sick, and your brain tells your body when you're getting sick, and then you start to run down. But sleep is really one of the number one. It is the number one thing to heal your body. So if you are sick, or if you are, if you feel like you are getting sick, then get more sleep in your diet. I always say, if you're tired, you're going to get sick, right? If you're not tired, you're not going to get sick. And I always say to everyone, just listen to your body. If you feel tired, I guarantee you, within a few weeks, you'll start to feel sick, whether it's just a cold and the flu or something more sinister. So just make sure that you get lots of sleep.
Yeah, or even if it's not about cold and flu, you just totally feel tired, and you just really feel like so stressed out and stuff like that. I'm saying that because guilty party here. So I mean, you know what? I would consider myself like lucky if I get 4 hours sleep. I'm like, oh, such an achievement. I got 4 hours
Oh,
sleep.
oh, damn.
That's so
You know, it's
bad.
funny, sleep is now the new nutrition. Like, 10 years ago, everyone was like, oh, what am I supposed to eat? How am I
Yeah,
supposed to eat? And all that sort of stuff. Now it's like, how do I get a good quality night's sleep?
very true. Very true.
Right? How do I get to sleep? So, there's a lot of different techniques out there that you can help you sleep at night. And if you can get to bed by 10:30 on most nights, your body will start to heal and feel much better. But how do you do that? When you're so used to getting up, going to bed at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, you first of all, I always say, don't try and do 10:30 straight off the bat. Just take your time. Ease it from 1 o'clock to 12:30 to 12 to 11:30 to 11 to 10:30 to 10, and that may take 2 or 3 months. And one of the techniques that I use to be able to get people to go to bed early is get them up early. If you're getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 6:30 in the morning, you do that enough, guess what? You're going to be asleep by 9:30 at night.
I agree.
Yeah, so it's really important. It's really important. And here's the other thing that I found out just recently as well. We are supposed to sleep twice in a day. So you know how when you go to Spanish countries or
Yeah.
or the countries that have
Siesta. Yeah.
well, that's part of our our DNA. That has been a physiological thing that's been with us for 50,000 years.
Oh,
Whereas now we don't sleep that anymore. So
yeah.
one of the things I've been taking on is having an afternoon nap. Having like a 20-minute to an hour nap every day, and that also makes me feel incredible as well. It doesn't seem to interrupt my sleep at nighttime. But like I said, I'm getting up at like 5:36 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I do that, I know that, by 10:30 tonight, I'm ready to go to bed. So,
Yeah.
it's one of those pieces that you got to work on. Sleep is for a lot of people struggle with. And it's
Yeah.
like that thinking, like we said before, is like, you can have that mindset that you
Yes.
can say positive things or you can say negative things. If you keep saying, oh, I'm not going to sleep tonight. Oh,
True.
I'm such a bad sleeper. That's what your brain starts to think as normal. And like
Yeah.
I said, our brain is super, super smart, super smart.
Yeah.
And we think one way and we totally believe it when it could be the total other way. So you really need to keep training your mind to be able to get work on it. It's really, really important.
For me, coach, sometimes it's quite unavoidable, but yeah, like what you said, it's all about mindset and really, really wanting to do it, because there are times, in fact, that I would tell Jerry, let's not bring any of the gadgets inside the bedroom. No more gadgets. Let's leave it somewhere where we cannot reach it. And just totally just lie down and just quiet our minds and stuff, like, because tendency is most of the times most people would be like, I'm just gonna go and make myself get tired until I fall asleep going through my phone and stuff, Facebook or Instagram or anything, whatever. But actually it gets you more awake. It wakes your brain even more.
Yeah. We feed off the electricity off the phone. So what we don't realize is that we are electric beings, right? We run off electricity, and we are attracted to electricity. And if you have electricity in front of you, it is a two-way street. Okay,
Wow.
so we're not only taking in this electricity from this machine, but we're also giving this machine electricity as well. We're giving off very, very low frequency of electricity. So a lot of the stuff is like it's going into us and it's stimulating us. So it's really important to be able to keep away from electronics 30 minutes to an hour before going to bed, so that way you can unwind. One of the things that I do is I just switch my phone to airplane mode, and so that way it's not giving off a signal anymore. And so it's a great one to be able to keep the electronics out of the room. But I use my phone, I use my phone to be able to set alarms and whatever that may be. But I put it on airplane mode, so that way the electricity is not generating on you. And I think a lot of people don't realize is that, if you give that to a kid, the kid, you'll notice that the child just stays awake, like
of course, yes,
looking at it. But the reason why is because of the electricity.
And another thing, Coach, is how bad am I on this? It's like let's say I would tell myself, I'm okay. I've set my mind to sleep at let's say at most late 11 or 12, and then my tummy starts growling and it seems like it's looking for food, and then I would be like, I'll try I'll try and just be lying down for the next 30 minutes, and I cannot sleep. I'm really hungry. I have to get up, and then the next thing you know, I'm in between. I'm actually already feeling sleepy, but then my tummy is also crying out, so I'm in between of the two, and then I would end up choosing food. And then the next thing you know, I'm awake until 7 a.m. So I mean, what can you?
Well, like I said, it sounds to me you have a sleep problem. So if you're struggling to sleep, then your body is like going, okay, well, if I'm going to stay awake, then I may as well stimulate it with something, and food is probably a good thing to do. So if you're not getting a good quality sleep, then it's a perpetual cycle. So I always say is start with the basics. Is first of all, get your nutrition, eating on the times that you should be eating, and then trying to get to bed by that 10:30. If you're feeling like you want to eat at 11:30, then you're obviously staying up way too late already. So probably that's a good time to be able to hit the stack. But if you I know that you're also in the industry that where you have late night hours, you're not finishing till 2, 3, 4, sometimes in the morning. Then what you need to do is you need to just sort of shift your clock a little bit. So if you're finishing at 3 o'clock in the morning, making sure that you're getting blackout curtains in your house, so that way you can at least simulate that you're having an 8-hour sleep, and then eating, as soon as you get up, eating, so that way you keep your body on a clock. So that way you're not hungry at 11 o'clock. And here's another one that you might find the reason why you're hungry is because you might actually just be thirsty. So try having 2 glasses of water if you feel hungry, especially if you've only just eaten in the last couple of hours, is having water, drinking a big bottle of water, and see whether that satisfies your hunger.
Okay. I'll try that later tonight. But actually last night I did that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna fight off this hunger pangs. My tummy was growling. It was, but I was determined last night to, I want to sleep. At least that was the earliest for me last night was around 1:30. It was already so bad, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna fight it off. So I did, and I think I won over. But when I woke up in the morning, I was feeling so like, oh gosh, I feel so tired. I feel, and my tummy was hurting, and I'm like, oh, I should have eaten instead. But I know it's everything. Everything I'm doing right now is really bad.
Yeah. Well, look, if your tummy was hurting, then I would guarantee you, I would have that water. Start with the water, because the water will also be able to
Yeah.
to appease that upset in your tummy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Coach Nate, thank you very much. Okay, I know that this is, in fact, this is already like too much of a of your precious time. But I have just really like a really quick one right here. I'm in between but whichever you think you would wish to answer. Okay, it's either this
Mm,
question: kindly give at least three of each myths and truths on losing weight, or
mm.
what age in children and kids is most advisable for them to start exercising or getting physically trained, and is there an age where exercising should already be stopped?
I like both of those questions.
Yeah,
I love
I like.
both of those. Okay, well, look, it's the first person that writes in to either post number one for the first question or
Yeah,
post
this is
two
the
for the
first
second
question
question.
is this, and the second question is just press one if you wish to have answers for this one. Myths and truths on losing weight. Press two if this is the question that you would wish to have an answer with. So, but I love both, but I'm more on question number two. I'm more on question number two
Question number
because
two.
yeah,
Okay.
for me,
Okay.
question
How's
number
this?
two.
Okay. So question number two. The best time the best time for kids to exercise is like as soon as they're born. Okay. We need to be able to. Here's what I used to do with my son. When he was on my bed, he would be like a baby, and I would put my hands behind his feet, and then he would push off my hands as if he was crawling along the bed. Like he must have been, I think he might have been like 2 months. And he would push off my hands, and then he'd push himself across the bed, and I'd do it one lap, and then I'd turn him around, and then he'd do it again, and he'd do another lap, and then he'd like give up. So it was like 2 laps of the bed. So it's advisable for the kids to start early. The reason why I say that is first they need to develop their nervous system to be able to do things, to be able to walk, to be able to crawl, to be able to do anything physical. Remember, we are made to move, right? The reason why we have 2 hands and 2 feet is because we're made to move. So that's first thing. You need to move early. How old should your child get physically trained? And same deal, man. As soon as you can. If you put them on a jungle gym, if they're climbing up the monkey bars, they're training, right? If you're swinging them on the swings, they're training, right? So all of these things that we don't consider as physical training, they're actually training. So it's really important to be able to instill physical activity with a kid early, and not just in a sense that okay, you're going to do a bench press and you're going to do squats. Why don't we play a game, right? Why don't we play, okay, let's make an obstacle course up. And you've got to jump over this, and then you've got to jump under this, and then you've got to run around that 3 times, and then you've got to throw the ball through the hoop. That's all physical training. So my advice is to start them early, right? With our studio, we have kids trained between 10 and 16. Like that's when they start to actually lift weights up. So if they if they are lifting weights, we do make sure that they practice perfect form first, right? So they perform a perfect squat. They perform. You can see on the picture there, that guy's doing a deadlift, so he's doing a perfect bend. And that kid there, he's 16. He's doing amazing now. I just spoken to his parents the other day, and like the kid's just addicted to training because because we got him into it at a really early age. So my advice is to anyone who wants to get their kids into fitness, start now. Physical training, as long as it's fun, right? And as long as they're moving well. So yes, that's my answer to the question. As early as you can.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Coach Nate, having mentioned about that to get on as early with exercises, you do have this thing, and let us show them this one.
Oh
You
yes,
do
yes, yes.
online training
Yes.
classes, right? You
Yes.
do.
Well, because we've all been shut, so we've had to go online, and it's been
Yeah,
amazing. So we've been running kids classes online, adult classes online, been doing 45-minute workouts with clients. Some people that have got lots of, they've got equipment at home, they can use their equipment, or if they don't want to use equipment, we've got programs that don't use equipment as well. So yeah, that's a good one. I haven't seen that in ages. A 21-day challenge. I'm gonna do this. So look, if your listeners, if your viewers want to be able to reach out to me, then they can contact me through my Facebook, which is Elite PT Studio. And then when you get on, then when we run these 21-day challenges and these 40-day challenges again, then I'd love your team to be part of it.
Oh, yeah. Please do. And you know what? Our PStv tribe, you're seeing here right here is the 40-day challenge, which the last time that you had this was about 2 years ago, right? And
Yes.
mind you, that was the very program that I took 10 years ago. And just to show you, I just wanted to show off. So because I wanna bust off the myth that I did not take any exercises at all. I did, and I even did not just exercise, but I did personal training, and it was really I'm not saying that this was back in 2013. Oh my goodness. And you know what? Really, I swear that was a 40-day program challenge, but in the 20 days, the 20 days, I was already, when every time I will be, and it gave me so much motivation, because by the time I'm pulling what I forgot what it's called, my gosh. But every time I will pull it like this, and then I'm seeing my muscles curve. Just don't look now. I'm seeing some curves, and I'm like, wow, I'm having muscles, man. I'm turning into Madonna. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I got so addicted to it, but not bad addicted, because I think it's that's the other thing, once you've trained your mind with it, and once you've gotten committed to it, you just don't realize. I swear, I'm in the MTR, I'm in the I'm in the tram carrying groceries, and I'm doing this with the grocery bags. I swear, I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't notice. Sorry. I feel like I'm lifting weights, and everything that I have to carry, I feel like I'm lifting weights. And even at home before sleep, I do some runs with the I can do things at home. So totally, all in all, nothing more, nothing less. Everything is so beneficial, not just for the body, but in fact as well on the mind. And if we are great with our minds, definitely we are great with our emotional state. And it just totally, it gives us a total beautiful outcome physically. So oh my gosh, we can talk a lot with so much more, but I'm gonna be sharing more videos with you, but sadly we have got to because Coach Nate right here, as you heard him say that he should already be in bed by and I don't want to be a bad influence. Coach Nate, really, thank you so much. And sorry. Thank you so much for your time. And I really, this brings back a lot of really good memories. And I'm just really greatly looking forward to be seeing you again in person. And I would love to see your new. Can you please mention where is your new studio now? But it's
yeah, sure. It's still in Wong Chuk Hang, so it's on the MTR line, and it's out towards it's on the backside of One Island South, so it's very close to there. So if you are down at Wong Chuk Hang at the moment, as you know, all the gyms are closed right now. So when we open back up, please feel welcome to come down and come check out the new facility. It's a bigger facility than our last one. And I'm really proud of this one because it's got everything that I need to do with holistic health.
Oh, definitely. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I'll be sharing your Facebook link later. But yeah, For now, it's a good night with Coach Nate right here because yes, again, I don't want to be a
Look, I can just I can go straight into bed. I mean, like, it's right there.
Coach Nate, really coming from my heart 10 years back and forever, sincerely to you and to the rest of the EPT team that I've met before. And to your family as well. Sincerely, I love you and love to each and all. Love to what you're doing. In fact, it's motivating people, inspiring people, and empowering people. It's something that we greatly, sincerely need, especially in this times of crazy, the situation, everything,
Oh,
and like what Coach Nate said here. It shouldn't be because if something like this is happening, if we feel unmotivated, undermotivated, it should never hinder with everything else that in fact we can do a lot more. If we find ourselves in such a situation as right now, we can do things to be productive and just be active mentally and physically. So, and once again, one of the best persons to go to, one of the best coach to go to is right here, Coach Nathan Solia. Coach, thank you so much. I really don't want to let you go, but I have to. Once again, our beautiful
thank you
PSTV.
very much.
Here is Coach Nate. Coach, thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Love you very much. Very, very good.
Once again, Coach Nate, please invite
Such a
them once
privilege.
again to one. Please invite them once again to your programs and everything else that you wish to promote. Please do go ahead.
Yes. Look, you'll find me on Instagram, which is Elite PT Studio, or you can find me on Facebook, which is also Elite PT Studio, or even just go onto my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel's got lots of different content that you can check out around holistic health, holistic nutrition, holistic fitness. So if you want to check out my YouTube channel, that's Elite Personal Training Hong Kong.
Yeah, thank you so much, Coach Nate. Once again, our beautiful PSTV tribe. Here's Coach Nathan
Thank you.
Solia, and one of Hong Kong's best in it when it comes to physical training and everything that you need. Once again, Coach, have a lovely evening, have a good night, and wish me a good night's sleep. I love you, Coach. I miss you so much. Looking forward to
Yes,
seeing you again.
such a privilege. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you so
Good night.
much. Good night. There you go, our beautiful PS TV tribe. That's Coach Nathan Solia. Thank you, Coach Nate. Oh my gosh, that brings a lot of memories. Beautiful, beautiful memories. And again, let me take this opportunity to brag. What I did, and I it was one of my personal achievements for me. Let me just show off again. Yes, to those of you calling me chubby, I did this, and I swear, if you can see on the first photo right there with the pink background, that was the one that I was saying. Every time I got to pull myself up. The first week doing this, I was like, this is so totally impossible. I feel ridiculous about myself. I'm like, no, but within the 20th day, surprisingly, I can lift myself up. I can lift really heavy weights. I was a badass, man. I was a baddie. And that's all because of Coach Nathan Solia right there, and of course to the other coaches that I met during that time. And once again, we are inviting you. Please do get in touch with their Facebook page. I'll try and I'll be sharing their Facebook page on the description box. I will add that right in, and even on the public comments. That is EPT, Elite Personal Training, and you can see right there. That's what the logo looks like, EPT. And yeah, so it's evolve, progress, and transform. Yeah, there you go. Once again, Thank you so much to our featured guest speaker tonight. Of course, once again, one of the best here. I can't get enough. I can't get enough saying that. Coach NATHAN Solia right here. Thank you so much. And they have really different programs, and it's catered for everyone, from kids to adults to for everyone. It's really for everyone. So go ahead, and they are doing online training, and you can get in touch with them. I've placed on the comments right there their YouTube channel, and on their YouTube channel, in fact, you'll be able to see the other links that they have on the lower right corner of the what do you call this, the cover photo of their YouTube channel. So yeah, there you go. Let me before we go on a commercial break, one more showing off. I really missed this one. There you go. Our beautiful PStv tribe, don't go away. We are almost near the end of our program, and yeah, we'll see you in a short while. Don't go away. tribe are back once again, and boom! Boom, shakalaka, laka, laka, boom. Yes. It is now 10:20 p.m. and almost our program for tonight, of course. Every Wednesday, it's Society Plus 852 right here on PStv show online. And once again, our biggest, massive thanks to Coach Nathan Solia. Thank you so much for everything that you got to share. Really, time was not of the essence. We could have tackled a lot more, but yeah, let probably there's a part two. So let's see. Yes, and of course, once again, sharing right here on the comments. Of course, please do go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel of EPT, Elite Personal Training, Evolve what was that? Let us show that. Yes, Evolve, Progress, and Transform. Yes, and truly, it was really truly one of the best things ever that you can invest in your health, because it's the best investment ever. I personally believe that. And once again, they do offer online courses. So go ahead and dive in. Just rummage around first with their YouTube channel, and get to know more. And in fact, we'll be sharing more details. I'll be adding later on the description box here on the YouTube channel, and description box as well on our Facebook page, and as well on Instagram. We'll be sharing everything from their Facebook page, from their Instagram account to their YouTube channel. But the YouTube channel we've already shared here on the comments right here. So please do. Yes. Sila Ruby. Ano ito si Ruby? Tsaka si Kuya RR. Hello sa inyo. And of course, tomorrow is Thursday, because today is Wednesday. Why not? And once again, a PStv show online right here is on 5 times a week from Wednesday to Sunday. And of course, simultaneously broadcasting live over YouTube, our Facebook page, and Kumu Society Plus 852 every Wednesday, where we feature different people from all walks of life. And we had tonight, of course, once again, the great Coach Nathan Solia. Yes, and Society Plus 852 is where we feature different people from all walks of life residing here in Hong Kong. And we are live from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. together with their awesome stories, everything that they can get to share that is definitely inspiring, motivating, and empowering. That is Society Plus 852 every Wednesday. And of course, Thursday, this time it's heartily dedicated to our fellow Filipinos, where we feature every Thursday, we feature fellow Filipinos from around the globe, and together once again with their inspiring and empowering and motivational stories. And we are live 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and tomorrow with our special guest that you shall know tomorrow. We don't want to spoil anything yet. Yes. And of course, after Wednesday and Thursday, come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we totally turn into an online party place. Yes. PStv Show Online is your fun entertainment weekends live. Yes, and we are live with music, fun entertainment, and other segments, for your total fun entertainment show. And of course, 9 to 11 p.m. and live everything from Wednesday all the way to Sunday. We are live simultaneously over YouTube, Facebook page, and Kumu. Yes! Why not? Peanut, makunat, poknut, eknut. Yes. Show off lang saglit, ha? Hindi makaget over, Penny. Hindi makaget over. Yes, I truly miss these times. And it's been 10 years ago. I really want to do that again. Oh my gosh. And you know what? They do have, I'm not sure. Okay, before we really say goodnight, let me check if I can share this because they do have like total exercises you can do at home. Okay, let me just. Sorry. I saw that. I saw that earlier. Okay, sorry. Just hold on a little while. Yes, see, they do have here home workout. There's day 1, day 2, and day 3. Let me choose this one, and this is about, yeah, we'll show just a little bit of it, and I believe I have to do this right here. Yes, and let us. This is an impromptu thing. Am I doing it correctly? Yes. Yes. Let's see what's going to happen. Yes, there you go. Let's see how that is gonna go. And right there, what's going on now? Okay, so. Yes, there you go. Never give up. You'll eventually get it. Yes. I just really want to show you this.
Supine hip extensions. Lie on your back with feet in line with your hips and knees at 90 degrees. Lift your bum up off the floor, palms facing up. Keep pushing through the heels of the feet.
I did that before.
Pulling your belly button in towards your spine.
And you really have to be mindful of your what do you call this?
Single leg supine hip extension. Lying on your back.
I did that before.
Lift your foot up off the floor.
I can do it again.
So that way your hips are going up towards the sky. Keep your palms facing up.
Once again, this is, I'm just showing you really quickly. This is about 13 minutes video, and you can totally do this. You can totally do this virtual training. You can do it at home. You can follow at home safely, and it's for anyone and everyone. So, yes. I need to have really a good sleep first. So. Yeah, so I need to first achieve a good sleep.
Opposite leg out the back. Change from side to side.
I'm still hearing the sound. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Once again, EPT, Elite Personal Training. Yes. There you go. And our beautiful PStv tribe tomorrow, of course, join us with our Global Pinoy Pep Talk. Yes. And with a very, of course, our featured special guest, a fellow Filipino. And we'll tell you tomorrow who it is and where he's coming from which part of the world. So yes. And once again, of course, if you have not yet subscribed to the PStv tribe, please do so. Hashtag like, comment, follow, share, subscribe to the PStv tribe on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Instagram account, our Twitter, and of course, Patreon, and as well on Kumu. Yeah, there you go. And it's now 10:29, and it's almost time to say goodnight. And of course, not letting you all go without having to lovingly remind to, always raise your vibrational energies high up, no matter what. I even myself, I do feel from time to time, I do get that, I feel undermotivated. but everything is just really right here, as to what Coach Nate said. You know, it's all about the mindset, and I agree, more than 100% agree. So if there would be times when we feel under motivated, we feel like we don't want to do it, but we know for a fact that we would love to do it, then let's go on that side where, you know, we can tell ourselves, I really want to do it. Like what Coach Nathan said, it's commitment. It's not, I promise I'll do this. Oh, I promise I'm gonna get this done. It's not about promise, but it's all about getting committed. So commit yourselves in all things that you do, and that greatly includes committing yourselves. If we have to commit ourselves mentally, emotionally, and physically, you know, to do all good things, to commit ourselves into everything that's going to be good for our bodies, our minds, and our emotions, we also need to do that, of course, spiritually. So let us get committed as well ourselves. Of course, the only highest being, of course, our heavenly Father God, and that we give him all the praises and the thanks, and that we ask for his guidance and his protection over ourselves, over our family members and loved ones near and far, over our homes, over everything we do, over our finances, and that he blesses us and protects us mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And let us always be asking for God's to bless us with wisdom and with courage, and that he bless us with clear minds. And yeah, it's really, really important. So yeah, there you go. Go ahead, and you can totally watch this via replay. So please do so. Thank you so much, our beautiful PStv tribe. Ayan na si Rubio. Naku po, ayan na, try ko gawin yan sa loob ng 3 days. Magko-commit lang ng 3 days. Ruby, yun totoo. Yes, there you go. And I have right here, really, this to me is priceless, and it's a treasure. Yes. And yes, there you go. Our beautiful PStv tribe, always choose beauty and kindness. Be spreading kindness and love and compassion and joy. You know, not everything is about money. Not everything is about, it's not always about friend. Of course, it's very important, but it's not the answer to everything. Money is not the answer to everything, but of course, it's the answer to paying our rent. Yes, I agree. Yes. And thank you too. Thank you. Take care, everybody. God bless, Rubes, and of course, Kuya RR. Direk Botsky is not able to join us. Probably he won't be able to join us within this week because he's in the vow, and wala siyang internet, John. My gosh. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Once again, a beautiful PStv tribe. Have a great evening, and stay safe and stay beautiful, stay loving, stay kind, everything. Always choose light and love, no matter what. Yes. Good night, everybody.